close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Side sends one to the left circle of the shot, scores! And the Zydeco skate off with a victory. What a shot, scores! Cross-ice feed, Jake Cox buries it. And the Baton Rouge Zydeco skate off with a victory. Live here from the capital of Louisiana, here in the Red Stick, at the Raising Cane's River Center in downtown Baton Rouge. It's the Baton Rouge Zydeco taking on the Topeka Scarecrows. Well, hello everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you. My name is Brian Flores, bringing you tonight's FPHL matchup between the Baton Rouge Zydeco and the Topeka Scarecrows. Now, last time out between the Scarecrows and the Zydeco, it was an interesting tilt, as in the first matchup, the Zydeco dropped 50 shots on the Topeka Scarecrows and unfortunately fell 4-2 against Topeka. In the second matchup, the Zydeco went off to 3 separate leads, but unfortunately again falling in that one in overtime. And tonight, the Zydeco looking to flip the script here a little bit after last weekend's tilt against the Monroe Moccasins, in which they got swept. So this weekend, looking to do a little sweeping of their own. So tonight, Zydeco trying to overcome some demons and exercise these early season woes against a middle of the pack here in the verging on red hot tier, Topeka Scarecrows. And looking to kind of alleviate their woes here so far this early season. It's the Zydeco and the Topeka Scarecrows, and it's coming up right after this. Zydeco Hockey is proud to be sponsored by Red Stick Financial, Capital City Produce, always fresh, always easy, Preston Environmental Solutions, Our Lady of the Lake Health Systems, and Elite Chiropractor. We don't crack your back, we wine and dine your spine. When we get back, we'll take a look at what happened last weekend against the Moccasins and take a look at the numbers here tonight against the Scarecrows. Zydeco Hockey, as always, right here on Zydeco TV, proudly sponsored by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan, or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything. Oh my gosh! Zydeco Fire. Local sauce for the local team. What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Cane River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pros. IT at the speed of hockey. Welcome back here inside of the River Center, where we're just about to get set to face off here against the Topeka Scarecrows. But before we do that, let's take a look back at last weekend and how the Zydeco fared against the Moccasins. Last weekend, it was not the best showing for the Zydeco, but on the first night, the Zydeco had a lot of fire going into this game, as it was the first goal going, finally, to the Zydeco, as they were able to snipe one from distance and making it a 1-0 game. Sorry about that. Let me just fast forward there. I do tend to do a lot of recording, as Dmitry Kuznetsov was able to find the back of the net, breaking a scoreless streak. And the next goal coming after the Moccasins tied it up, it was Tyler Larwood on the power play, able to find the back of the net here after a wicked shot from the blue line, finding its way in front of the net, and batting it home was the captain, Tyler Larwood. And that would be that, as the Moccasins would skate off with a 4-2 victory. But later on in game number 2, Zydeco being shut out 4-0 until Dmitry Kuznetsov would find the back of the net, and he would break the shutout, making it 4-1. And that would be the only scoring for the weekend for the Zydeco, as they would be swept in the weekend matchup. So, for the Zydeco tonight is all about trying to re-energize and rejuvenate what they have already had. And to do that, they're going to have to overcome a Scarecrows team that has been quite streaky lately. So let's take a look at the numbers here. Starting off with the record, the Topeka Scarecrows at an 8-5-0-2 record to Baton Rouge's 2-10-2-0 on the power play. The Topeka Scarecrows are second in the Empire with a 24.2%, and for the Zydeco nearing last at a 14.1%. On the penalty kills, though, the Zydeco actually improved from last season, or I beg your pardon, last weekend, as they climb up a little bit from a 76% to a 77.8%. And on the other side, it's an 83 even for the Topeka Scarecrows, again, second in the Empire. Goals for both teams. This is where it gets kind of interesting, where the Topeka Scarecrows at an 8-5-0-2 record have a 54 goals for, 46 goals against for a +9. And the reason why I say that's interesting is you would think for a team that has a +9, they would be a little bit higher up in the standings, but right now trying to see if they can't get a little higher. And on the other side for the Zydeco, they have a 43 goals for, 66 goals against, and that equals out to a -28. So tonight, it's kind of a measuring stick game here for the Zydeco. After giving a little bit of pushback against the Monroe Moccasins, tonight they're trying to see if they can't build upon any energy that they've had from the last weekend. I know that Saturday game was a little ugly to watch, but that Friday game was a statement game here for the Zydeco, trying to see if they can take any lessons they learned from that game and translate it into this one. It's the Zydeco and the Scarecrows, and it's coming up right after this here on Zydeco TV, sponsored by Momentum Building Services. Next up on the docket, we're going to have the Schmolke Law Firm starting lineup. Don't go away.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty. It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys, I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here?
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice? I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist!
You okay, Matches?
It's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Alarm
Starting at forward, number 12, Matthew Lazarus. At forward, number 13, Eleanor Medina. And at forward, number 28, Austin Weber. And starting for your Baton Rouge Zydeco in goal, number 1, Connor Freeze. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please join us for a moment of silence to honor our military's missing in action and prisoners of war, brought to you by the Military Order of the Purple Heart, Baton Rouge, Chapter 177. And we ask that you stand if you are able. Please remove your caps as we honor our nation with the singing of our national anthem. Please welcome to the ice Catholic High School and St. Joseph's Academy Chamber Singers.
What a beautiful rendition of our Stars and Stripes. Thank you to Catholic High School and St. Joseph's Academy Chamber of Singers for your participation in singing our national anthem. That was absolutely angelic and beautiful. Let's get you to the starting netminders here for tonight. Standing to my immediate right is number 1, Connor Green. Last start out had a save percentage of a .923 with 36 saves in 39 shots. And on the other side, we have Daniil Brizgalov standing at a 5-0-0-2 record after 14 games played. Has an .870 save percentage and a .337 goals against average this season. As we get set for puck drop. Our starting centerman is going to be Mr. Ilner Madyarov, and he'll be facing off against Gordon Whalen. Topeka and the Zydeco getting set to take center stage here at the Raising Cane's River Center. Drop of the puck, and we are underway here at the River Center. As Topeka starts off with possession, chipping it into the Zydeco end, and off for an icing. This puck goes. So we'll get a face-off into the Topeka Scarecrows zone as the Zydeco getting a quick line change in. We'll get a face-off here to the near right circle of Topeka's territory. And taking the draw is going to be number 34, Jake Cox. Cox recently has 4 points in the last 5 games, so he is definitely heating up as they move the face-off circle to the far left circle of the Topeka zone. And, oh, looks like we're going to be changing it again. It's like me when I pick out my suits for the broadcast. Very indecisive. Are we going to switch one more time? It's like a hockey version of Simon Says, as Jake Cox gets ready to face off, and a face-off win by Topeka nearly ends up to the back of the net as Brizgalov had to keep his head on a swivel. As the puck will flutter into the neutral zone. Played off now by Connor Green. He'll play this one in back to Heath Ford. Trying to get this one across, held in by Whalen. Whalen pitching it across, out to Bird. Bird, the near addition here for the Topeka Scarecrows, getting a darting shot wide as it gets picked up now by Kuznetsov. Puck flutters in on goal, and another weird bounce hits Connor Green in the back end, where it gets picked up now by Heath Ford. Back to Dmitry Kuznetsov. Played off now by Tyler Larwood. Larwood bounces it off the end boards, trying to play this one out to the side of the net, where it gets stopped up and covered by Brizgalov. Fun fact in my career, this is the second time that I've actually called for Brizgalov. This time it is Danil Brizgalov, but up in Bismarck with the Bobcats, I actually had the pleasure of calling for Yevgeny Brizgalov. We're going to face off here to the near side. Hunter Alden facing off against Graham, and off the face off. That one gets one off now by Jacob Gagnon. As Gagnon gets this one into center ice. Picked up now by the Zydeco. Headed up now by Gagnon. Gagnon clears it inadvertently on himself, as coming in to pressure him, his former Fresno Monster teammate, Narek Alexanian, as the puck ends up to the near corner. Picked up now by the Zydeco, trying to get this one out to the blue line in a shot, and that one gets gloved down by Connor Green. Back in ye old year of 2019-2020, or beg your pardon, it's actually 2020-21, Narek Alexanian were actually teammates with Jacob Gagnon up in Fresno. And that was for the USPHL Monsters. Now on opposing sides. Hockey world sure is small, ain't it? Off the face-off here to the near left circle, the Zydeco zone. One off now by Baton Rouge as Nick Catola has it through center ice, trying to chip this one up through the neutral zone. Gets swatted back into the Zydeco end. Picked up now by Heath Ford. Ford out to the near side, trying to streak up his Narek Alexanian, and it gets chopped at by the Scarecrows. Lifted up from center ice by Ilner Madyarov. Out to the far side, where it gets picked up now by the Scarecrows. Chopped into the Zydeco end, where it gets swatted at and intercepted by Bazrin. Heath Ford getting tripped up, able to get his pass off from his skate. And now here comes Madyarov. Back pass, Bazrin with a backhand, and that one gets saved off by Brizgalov. Out to the blue line, settled up now by Nick Catola from the right circle, and a shot, scores! No goal! No goal! And here come the Teddy Bears, but they're calling this one no goal. I could have sworn that hit the back of the net, and the Bears go flying. This is going to be a comical error if that ends up no goal. Oh, come on. You got to have a sense of awareness here, ref. It's Teddy Bear toss. You can't call that off. Well, I just got to say, if this ends up being a goal, punishment for the ref, you got to skate all around and clean up all these teddy bears yourself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to go down and help because there's a lot of stairs going down, but I'm kidding. There's no replay as of yet, but I do wonder.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under review.
Let's see. I do not have any access to the net cam as of right now. So that is unfortunate. So it looks like the referees are going to deliberate, see if this puck hit the back of the net. And from my angle, and again, this is a big parallax angle that I'm sitting at, I thought I saw the puck hit the upper part of the lower crossbar within the net and hit out. So that's probably the thunk that the referee heard. And I did see the mesh move, which again, parallax angle, you take my word with a grain of salt, but I thought I did see the puck hit the underside of that net. So if that be the case, this teddy bear toss goal will in fact stand. But just gonna have to wait and see, as you see a lot of teddy bears on the ice. And just to let you know, every teddy bear that hits the ice, whether there's a goal or not, will be donated to families across Baton Rouge. So whether this is a goal or not, some things bigger than hockey, and it's definitely a good thing here for the community in Baton Rouge. Referee's still looking. And I wish I had a view of it. I just do not have one. But tell you what, we'll take a look. I'll see if I can find a view from the net and get it to you guys. But right now, as it stands, still scoreless off of the call on the ice. So I'll step aside here, see if I can't get a net cam, and we'll get back to you. Stay right here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco need the power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation. And that was a quick look. Welcome back. Teddy Bear toss goal stands. And it's 1-0 Zydeco. And see, what did I say? Hit the twine. I know that. I have seen so many of those shots in my time in watching hockey. And it's always, and you can't blame the referee on that. I'm sorry, that's one thing. I will go to bat for the referee. You can't blame him on that, because right behind the crossbar, directly level with the crossbar, is another crossbar within the net. And from what I saw, Nick Catola's shot went, and it was an impressive shot at that. It darted right over the glove of Brizgalov, hit the inner part of that crossbar, and bounced right out. So you heard the ting of the bar, and the puck just went out. In a split-second reaction, you need to make a call. And the referee, unfortunately for him, made the wrong call, but fortunately able to look at a replay system as Kuznetsov with a shot hits the outside part of the net. Sending it out in front was Captain Tyler Larwood, and another shot coming in from Dmitry Kuznetsov gets saved as the net hits off its moorings in a one-shot, one-goal game, and it seems like we haven't had that in a while. The Zydeco leading 1-0. I love that. Goal called good from ref's guilt. Yeah, because they want to give kids teddy bears. You know, you got to have a heart. As the Scarecrows have it from behind their own net, they'll send this one out to the neutral zone. Picked up now by the Scarecrows. Bird leaving it off and swooping it in was Coach, as this one gets flipped back from the Zydeco into the scorekeeper's box. And see, the Zydeco, they're giving a little bit more this holiday season. I had to say thank you for that good goal call. They gave the timekeeper a free souvenir to puck. What great guys. 17:04 left to go here in period number 1. Your score is 1-0 Zydeco, as the teddy bear toss goal coming from the stick of Nick Catola. And now off the face-off, Zydeco able to clear this one into the neutral zone. Hit along now by Narek Alexanian, where it gets played off now by the Scarecrows. Out to the near side from their own zone, trying to hit this one back up ice as that one goes into the neutral zone. Held up now by Kim Miettinen, dropping it off. Garrett Johnson leaving it off for Blake Keller. Here to the neutral zone, skating it through center ice. Blake Keller toe dragging, and he gets poke checked on the blue line. Held up now by Hunter Aldwin. Giving it across out to the near side. Around the boards, Kim Miettinen goes. Stopped up now by Daniil Brizgalov. Out to the near side, Clark. He'll play this one off to the near side, out to the high slot. From the point, Garrett Johnson holding it in, as Narek Alexanian getting taken to the boards. It gets played off now by Elijah Wilson. Wilson now for the Scarecrows, in off sides as a shot gets darted wide. And Wilson not happy with that at all. Former Zydeco Elijah Wilson was the one who scored the game-winning goal on Saturday against the Zydeco back in November 21st. Or beg your pardon, actually, that was the November 22nd game. And off the faceoff here in the neutral zone, Matty Aroff drops this one off out to the defenseman as Chris Ciolik gets a run in. Back up ice, here comes Austin Weber, pitching it across adjacently to the far corner. Off the back end, the Scarecrows now have this, and they'll bank it off the near boards, picked off now by Matty Aroff. They'll play this one out to the blue line. Stutter stepping the blue line, shoveling it across out to the far boards, and a shot, and that one goes high and wide. Picked up now by the Scarecrows. Hunter Hull, former Zydeco. He'll skate this one up 3-on-2. Pitching it to the high slot, giving it back out in front, and the shot. What a save! Connor Green! Out to the far board. Scarecrows settling it up. From the blue line, a shot gets saved by Green. And a rebound. Scarecrows still with it. Here to the left circle. Pitching it across out to the blue line. From the far boards. They'll get this one out to the far hash marks. Out to the right circle. Picked off by Matty Aroff. Trying to clear, held in. Out to the blue line. Settled up. Shot, and it just goes wide. Picked off now by Weber. And he'll get this one out to the neutral zone. Right out to center ice. As it gets played off now by the Scarecrows. Around the boards they go. Trying to play this one out to the far boards. Zydeco chopping at this one, getting it out to center ice. Picked up now from the near side, from the far boards. In the neutral zone now to the near corner. And now here comes Wallen. That one gets taken away here by Dmitry Kuznetsov after being hacked at by Tyler Larwood. Puck skitters out to the end boards. Pitched up now by the Scarecrows as they have it now into the neutral zone. They'll try to go around the boards. Picked off now by Connor Green. That one gets hit along the boards out to the near side. From the near boards, Coach trying to pitch this one back up ice as that one gets cleared across out to center ice. Picked up now by my favorite name to say in the Fed, Zach Papapetros. They'll get this one out to the slot and a shot in on goal, and that one gets saved off now by Brizgalov. Back the other way, here comes Coach into the Zydeco end, and a centering pass gets chopped at, hits the end glass, where it gets picked up now by Heath Ford, trying to clear, held up now to the blue line, where it gets shot, and a shot on goal gets tipped wide as Nick Catola trying to come up with it. He'll leave this one off for Heath Ford. Play will calm down as the Zydeco going off for a partial line change. That was Larwood going off for Rine Hiekatepole. And Ford still playing behind his own net. Kind of antagonizing here to the Scarecrows. As that one goes out to the far boards. Picked up now by the Zydeco. They'll drop this one off to the blue line. Hunter Alden now has it. He'll pitch this one backwards as Garrett Johnson trying to get this one back up ice. Hits the pad of Rizgalov. He'll steer it aside to the far boards where it gets picked up now by the Scarecrows. Back up ice, turning it over. Here comes Hunter Alden. Alden on a solo mission, dropping this one off. Has this one. He'll pitch it across out to the far corner. And now here comes Blake Keller on the backhand, and that one gets blocked. Picked up now by the Scarecrows. That'll get played across. Connor Lind out in front, and that one gets picked off now by the Zydeco. Bazrin. He'll pitch this one up, trying to kick it to himself as Gagnon now has it. Gagnon, Clark, intercepted, and now Garrett Johnson will flip this one into the far corner of the Scarecrow zone as he goes off for a line change. 12:30 left to go here in period number 1. Shots on goal for the Zydeco, 6 for the Scarecrows, 5. And that may change. No, it won't. Icing is the call here against the Scarecrows with 12:23 left to go here in the first. 1-0 Zydeco as the Zydeco lead the shot total 6-5. We'll be right back here at the River Center here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything. Oh my gosh! Zydeco Fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that?
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where Tyler Larwood getting set to take the draw here in the Scarecrow zone. And off the draw here at the right circle, the puck dies out to the near corner, giving it across. Larwood, a shot, gets kicked away. And a rebound gets slapped in to the far corner. Picked up now by Larwood. He'll pitch it across. And out to Chris Ciolik, back in the lineup after being placed on the 15-day IR. Out to Jake Cox, getting it out to the high slot. Larwood has it, shoots, and it goes wide. Rebound, and that one gets fired out to the end boards. Picked up now by the Scarecrows. Coach out to the neutral zone, trying to pick this one up and pitching it across to the Scarecrows, dancing on the blue line, giving it across to Smith with a shot, and it goes into the glove of the Green Monster as coined by Moon. 11:47 left to go here in the first period as Connor Green standing tall. 1-0 your score here for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Shots on goal, 8 now to 7. Baton Rouge still leading. Face off now to the right circle as Hunter Alden now has it. And now off the face-off, Scarecrow is able to win this one back out to the blue line. And a backhand goes wide of the net, picked up now by Heath Ford. Ford, he'll adjacently lift this one into the neutral zone as the puck skitters out to the end boards, played off now by Hunter Alden. Out to Alexanian with a shot, and that one gets kicked out to the far corner. Picked up now by Ford. Around the boards he goes, finding Alexanian. Alexanian around the boards, out to the end boards, finds it out to the behind the net, out to the blue line. Katola, who got the Teddy Bear toss goal, and that shot goes wide, hitting the outside of the cage as it gets picked up and cleared off now by the Scarecrows. Puck skitters into the Zydeco end, picked up now by the Scarecrows. Out to the far end, Hugo Coach trying to get this one out to the far boards, out to the near side with a shot from the left circle going wide. Alexanian hip checking off, and now here comes Matty Aroff trying to find Blake Keller, but that one will be called for an icing. 10:51 left to go here in period number 1. 1-0 your score, shots on goal, 8-6, all being led by the Zydeco. Alexanian out to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against former teammate Gagnon as a shot from the face-off gets gloved down by Connor Green. And another flash of the leather by Connor Green. I think he's trying to give Ed Coffey a run for his money on who can flash the leather most in the game. And off the face-off, a shot going wide after being blocked. And a clearing attempt by Ross Bartlett will go all the way down for an icing. So, get another face-off here in the Zydeco zone. And this is where it kind of gets dangerous. Back-to-back icings as the Zydeco going to be desperate to get this puck out of the zone and go off for a line change. Extended shifts here for the men in Navy. Off the face-off, one off by Matyarov, and I don't think that counts as a shot. Hey, they're going to count it, but I think that went off the stick of Matyarov as a clearing attempt gets held in from the blue line. Around the boards they go. Kim Miettinen now has it. He'll twist this one around. Good pick play as he gives this one back to Ross Bartlett. Centering pass, nearly dangerous as that one gets intercepted here at the neutral zone. And the Zydeco controlling it. Garrett Johnson pitching it across. Out to Matyarov. Back up ice. Here comes Ross Bartlett. Bartlett from the left circle and a shot. And that one goes high and wide. Picked up now by Johnson. Johnson on the blue line gets bumped off the puck and now back the other way. Here come the Scarecrows. They have numbers trying to saucer this one in, but they're going to call this one for an offsides. 1:02 left to go here in period number 1. One nothing your score here for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Shots on goal, 8-7 in favor of the Z Crew. Off the face-off, Zydeco able to win this one back as Chris Ciolik leaves it off for Matcham. Back to Ciolik from the near board. Ciolik trying to get this one back up ice. That one gets played across out to the near side as Greco not able to grab it. Hall trying to battle for the puck. They'll pitch it across out to the far boards. Smith going around the boards. Avery Smith out to the near side and a shot getting wide as the puck skitters out to the far boards. Picked up now by Tyler Larwood. Larwood out to center ice. Larwood has a chance and a backhand shot missing the net. What a play by Larwood. Single-handed effort from the center ice. Trying to find a breakaway, muscling his way through, just not able to find the back of the net. As the Scarecrows lift this one into the Zydeco end. Going off for a line change as a big hit thrown by Larwood. They'll get this one out in front and it gets intercepted by Ciolik and cleared. And this one will go off for an icing. That was a big physical bump by Larwood. And he's the captain for a reason. Creates and generates a play himself, and he throws the shoulder. And this one stays at a 1-0 game for the Zydeco. Shots on goal, 8-7 with 9:03 left to go in period number 1. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Caden River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pros. IT at the speed of hockey.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Welcome back here inside the River Center. We'll get a face-off here in the Zydeco end, picked up now by Ethan Matcham. He'll pitch this one across, out for Dmitry Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov back up ice. Zydeco trying to clear this one in as Tyler Larwood gets taken to the boards. Out to the near side of the neutral zone. It looks like we're going to get a call here. If it is a penalty, I imagine it would be a stick infraction, cross-checking, and it will be. And it's going to go against Scott Koch. And look at that! The boy on the mic knows his penalties. It's going to be cross-checking on Scott Koch. Zydeco going to be going on the power play. And this is going to be a tall task to ask, as the penalty kill percentage for the Scarecrows has been very impressive, 83%, as the Zydeco heading on for the Badgers heating and air power play. Out to the far boards of the neutral zone, Keller settles up with Katola. Katola giving it back to Keller. Keller through the neutral zone, out to the near side of the Topeka zone, picked up now by Austin Weber, out to the blue line. Weber out to the high slot, Katola turning it over as it gets picked up and cleared off now by the Scarecrows. Out to the far boards. Puck just lazily glides out to the far corner as it gets banked off now by Katola onto Ross Bartlett's stick. Here comes Bartlett into the Topeka zone. He'll go around the boards. He'll pitch this one out to the near corner from the near side. Keller out to the back end, giving it back from Bartlett, centering it out in front. Not able to settle it down was Austin Weber, and now here come the Scarecrows. Scarecrows into the Zydeco end, but offsides they go. So we'll get a face-off here right outside of the Zydeco end with 7:54 left to go here in the first period. 1:04 left to go on the man advantage for the Zydeco. Still 1-0 your score here for the men in Navy. Jake Cox settling in to take the draw. He'll face off now against Corey Checo. And off the draw, Zydeco with possession. Here back in their own zone, Kim Miettinen from the near side, dropping it off for Alden. Back to Miettinen. He'll pitch it across, out into the Topeka zone as the Zydeco dump and chase around the boards. As Dmitry Kuznetsov centering it out to Jake Cox. Out to the left circle, far side. He'll tiptoe around the far boards, trying to give it across out to the near boards to Dmitry Kuznetsov. Around the boards they go, and a clearing attempt going all the way down into the Zydeco end, stopped up now by Connor Green. Green, he'll swap this one around the boards as Kim Miettinen gets bumped in, but he'll pass this one off to the end boards to Jake Cox. Here comes Cox through the neutral zone. Here comes Hunter Alden. Alden from the near boards. He'll pitch this one out to the blue line. Haymaker shot, save, rebound out in front, and that one gets blocked. And a rebound will bounce out to the far corner. Picked up now by the Scarecrows. Not cleared just yet. Now it is. Out to center ice. Here comes Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov, he'll wing this one around the boards. And that one takes an awkward bounce, nearly finding the back of the net. And a stretch pass gets intercepted. That was a good heads-up defensive play and really good situational awareness. But the Zydeco defense turning it over. And a shot they score. A turnover to the slot. And the Topeka Scarecrows tie this thing up. Cameron Clark is the goal scorer. 6:37 left to go in the first. And what was a dominant period from the Zydeco gets turned back to 0 essentially after a single turnover to the slot. Now off the face-off, Zydeco with possession. Nick Katola. He'll play this one out from the near boards, trying to switch this one along to Narek Alexanian. Clear-cut shot from Clark. Gets saved off by Connor Green from the near side. Zydeco have it back in their own zone from the end boards. Heath Ford. He'll drop this one off. Out to the near side, Narek Alexanian. Trying to get this one back up ice. And now skating up with it are the Zydeco into the Topeka zone. Hunter Alden from the near boards, has it to the high slot, drop pass here from the blue line, and Nick Katola's shot gets blocked. Puck skitters over the stick of Jacob Gagnon, and now back the other way. Here come the Topeka Scarecrows. Around the boards they go. Out to the far side, Ethan Matcham now has it. From the end boards, Matcham stops up on the dime. Leaves this one off to the near boards, trying to pitch this one back up ice. Here comes Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov, drop pass here from Larwood. Larwood with a shot, and it goes wide. Kissing the end glass as the Topeka Scarecrows come up with it. Topeka clearing it into the Baton Rouge zone. Picked up now by Chris Ciolik. Ciolik trying to go back up ice. Larwood not able to corral it, leaving it off now for Matcham. Around the boards he goes, out to the far boards, stopping this one off from the far boards, and now here comes Tyler Larwood. Larwood has it into the Baton Rouge zone, trying to turn the angle, and now that one gets centered, hits the outside of the cage. Scarecrows with it, they'll clear this one all the way down, and calling for an icing is Connor Green. 5 minutes dead even left to go in period number 1. Your score now is 1-1. Shots on goal tied up at 9 apiece. And out to take the face-off for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. I'd imagine it's going to be Ross Bartlett. They'll be facing off against Scott Coach. And off the face-off, Bartlett wins it cleanly, out to the far boards. Settling it up from the blue line is Kim Mietinen, trying to get this one back down low. Picked up now from the near side, and a shot! And that one gets saved off by Daniil Brizgalov. Picked up now by Bartlett. He'll pitch this one back into the Scarecrow zone as Douglas Bastel turning it over. And a backhand try gets intercepted before it hits the net as Ross Bartlett still on it, trying to hunt this one down. And that one gets taken away here by the Zydeco, out to the near side as Bazrin will pitch this one adjacently out to the far corner. Picked up now by the Zydeco in the neutral zone. They'll get this one back out to Nick Katola. Katola off the glass. They'll try to bounce this one across. Picked up now by the Scarecrows, dumping it into the Zydeco end for an icing. 4:14 left to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Shots on goal, 10-9 in favor of Baton Rouge. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Score tied up at 1 apiece. As you see, a healthy crowd here tonight for Teddy Bear Toss Knights. Facing off is Hunter Alden, and getting kicked out was Corey Checo, coming in to take the draw, his former teammate. Actually, no, I don't think these guys were teammates. Hunter Hall, former Zydeco, I'll say, as Checo comes back into the draw. Now off the face-off, Checo able to win this one out to the side. Back up ice is Avery Smith into the Zydeco end from the far circle, and a shot, and it gets saved off by Connor Green, and he will cover. 4:06. I gotta get up with that. 4:06 left to go in period number 1. We'll get a face-off here to the far side of the Zydeco end. Hunter Alden able to win this one thanks to the wingman coming in. And now back up ice Zydeco trying to clear this one in. Eric Alexanian was looking for it. He's like, I could have sworn I hit that one forward, but I believe it hit one of the Scarecrow sticks and ends up back into the Zydeco end as this puck gets saucered all the way into the Scarecrow's end. Hunter Alden, he'll pitch this one out to the far boards, picked up now by the Scarecrows, turning it over out to the blue line as the Zydeco come up with it from the slot, trying to get this one back down low. Reaching around, getting it out to the end boards. Hunter Alden trying to center this one out, and that one gets taken away by Topeka. Takes an awkward bounce off the stanchion, but Clark still with it. Into the Zydeco end from the far boards. Trying to beat out the edge on Heath Ford. And he'll get this one out to the end boards. Picked up now by Eric Alexanian. As it gets picked up now by Keller. Keller turning this one back up ice as Hunter Alden gets shoved into the end glass, and now here come the Scarecrows as Clark will get this one into the Zydeco end. Picked up now by Nick Katola. Katola out to the near side, and now here comes Nick Katola. Katola has it with a shot, and that one gets saved by Brizgalov. 2:58 left to go here in period number one. Your score, 1-1. Shots on goal, 11 for the Zydeco, 10 for the Scarecrows. As Tyler Larwood going to be taking the draw here in between Kuznetsov and Cox. And to his back, he's going to have Matcham and Ciolik. And that pairing back together for the first time in half a month. And off the draw, Larwood trying to pitch this one across. That was a darting pass, and what an accurate one at that, but just misses the stick as that one gets picked up and cleared back in by Hugo Coach, and that one gets taken away here by Matcham. What an excellent stick move by Ethan. He'll get this one out to the near side of the neutral zone. Here comes Kuznetsov. He'll pitch this one back into the Topeka zone. Blowing an edge and going into the end boards was 44 Alex Norwinski. Out to the near side, Ciolik trying to clear the puck back into the Scarecrows zone, where it gets picked up now by Ciolik. In the neutral zone, he'll drag this one back in his own side of the ice. He'll pitch this one across out to Garrett Johnson. And now here come the Zydeco, back up ice. That one gets taken away by Koch. Out to the high slot of the Zydeco end with a shot getting hit by a body and skittering wide. As Kuznetsov trying to drive this one back. Picked up now by Garrett Johnson. Johnson out to the far boards into the Zydeco end. Picked up now again by Ciolik as Cox will flip this one into the Topeka zone, where it gets picked up now by the Scarecrows. Out to the near boards. That was actually Lair Batakian. Out to the far side. Picked up now by the Zydeco, turning it over, and now back up ice. Here comes Austin Weber. Weber in on goal. Dinks trying to get it out in front to Ilner Madyarov, and that's not able to go. Back up ice. Here comes Hunter Hall. 1-on-2, solo mission. Has it with a shot, and it gets saved off. Out to the far side, and a shot again. Hits the outside of the cage, and it looks like we're going to go. A fight ensuing as Garrett Johnson getting into the fray with Avery Smith, and Smith takes a couple of rights and takes down Johnson. You hate to see that as Hunter Hall skating off. And Johnson answering the bell. .18 left to go in period number one. Fight ensuing. Shots on goal here for the Zydeco 11, for Topeka 10. And we are tied up here at the River Center at 1 apiece. We'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us. Welcome back here inside the River Center. Our score is tied up at 1 apiece as the Zydeco clear this one into the neutral zone. Eric Alexanian getting it back into the Topeka zone, delayed offsides, and a free possession here for Elijah Wilson, who drops it off for Gordon Wallen. Around the boards go the Scarecrows, out to the far boards as Blake Keller leaving this one off from the neutral zone. Here comes Nick Catola. Catola from the near side and a shot, and he nearly darts it home again. And with 46.8 left to go, we'll have a face-off here into the Topeka zone. Larwood out to take the draw, and he'll be facing off in between Cox and Kuznetsov. The LKC line out for the Zydeco and off the draw. Here comes Coach, back up ice. He'll pitch this one across out to the far boards. Picked up by the Scarecrows here in the Zydeco end. From the far corner, puck jars loose as the Zydeco coming up with it. Here comes Catola. Catola through the neutral zone. He'll dart this one around the boards. He'll try to play this one out to the near side, pitching it along. Here comes Larwood trying to get this one out in front, and that one gets taken away here by the Scarecrows, lifting it up and swinging in. Foul tipping it backwards was Dmitry Kuznetsov. As the puck skitters into the Zydeco end, stretch pass trying to find the stick of Jake Cox. Instead goes to the possession of Lair Bathdakian. As the clock will wind down after 20 minutes of play, the Zydeco and Scarecrows tied up at 1 apiece after 20 minutes. When we get back, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard, a recap what happened here in the first period, and the roll call. If you are watching, tell me who you're watching for, who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, and since we're still in the holiday theme, I want to know your favorite holiday movie. All that and more coming up here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty. It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're going to be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lars, give me this stick.
Get it, let's go.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here.
Yes, you do. Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually going to make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
You okay, Matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything. Oh my gosh! Zydeco fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Cane River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pros. IT at the speed of hockey.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
For Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm and now we're late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here.
Yes, you do. Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Go pre-matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco need the power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo!
That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them. Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything.
Oh my gosh!
Zydeco fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Cane River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pros. IT at the speed of hockey.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center, where your score is tied up here at 1 apiece. Zydeco and the Scarecrows. Let's get you scores from around the FPHL, starting off here in the league, as we have a lot of games here tonight with the Athens Rock Lobsters, as they are tied up 2 apiece against the PD Ice Cats. Moving on to Port Huron, as they are down 3-2 against the Indiana Sentinels in the second period. And with Danbury, they have... Sorry about that. The Blue Ridge Bobcats, as they are hosting the Watertown Wolves, and they're currently losing 4-2 in the second. And with the Twin City Thunderbirds, they have a 1-0 lead over the Columbus River Dragons in the second. And in the first, the Monroe Moccasins leading the Biloxi Breakers 3-2 at home. And here at the River Center, it is 1-1. Now let's move on to your favorite segment, the roll call. Starting off with Don Bordelon at home in Hammond, and not in section 114 tonight. It's all right. Your penance is crack down a couple beers. You know, it's Friday. You're watching hockey. The Flores family watching from West Covina. What's up, guys? Cheering on Nick and the Zydeco from Spokane, Washington, says Annie Catola. 1:30 faithful, unfortunately, at home with a head cold. I am sorry to hear that, but cheering on the Zydeco goalies. Always love a little goalie love. Watching from my way to Florida. Love the new commercial. Thank you so much. Directed and produced by yours truly. Cheering on the Zydeco boys, and Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Really? Watching from section 114, Go Zydeco, says Doodlebug and Battleborn. Or actually, Battleborn's watching at home because he has to work tonight. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can see you tomorrow. Cheering the Zydeco, watching our Washington boys, Nick and Hunter. The Wilson family cheering from Hesperia, Michigan. Let's go Zydeco and Scarecrows. I know that's a conflict of interest for you, Tasha. I hope both teams win. God, if only they had the tie still. And, of course, Jody watching from Walla Walla. Ford family cheering on from the couch in Richardson, Texas. Elf is the best Christmas movie. I gotta disagree. That is my hot take for the night. I gotta disagree. Not a big, what's his name? Big Kings, Will Ferrell. Not a big Will Ferrell fan. Kai and Percy checking in from Los Angeles. Her favorite Christmas movie is the live-action Grinch, an absolute classic. I gotta agree, babe. That one is my favorite. Matcham crew cheering from Calgary, Alberta. Let's go, boys. Always love when Kelly Matcham and the Matcham crew coming in. Brooklyn cheering on the teams from Topeka. Galen Christine Levi from Walker, Louisiana. Hannah Bell and Little M from the couch. And Marie watching from Baton Rouge. Ashley Rogers, what's up? Greg and Renee Ford watching from Richardson, Texas, and they'll be there next weekend. Oh, that is awesome. Watching in Michigan, says Jenin. Brennan from Maple Valley. And Marie, Ellie, and Jody from Baton Rouge. Holden in Napoleonville. Brendan from House in Napoleonville. And Brennan says Home Alone. That's a classic. I gotta tip my cap to that one. Frederickson family from Denham Springs. And Don saying Home Alone. And Ghost Cow watching from the couch in Walker in St. Gabriel, Louisiana. When we get back, drop the puck for period number 2. Stick with us here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
And we are back, drop of the puck, and we are all set for period number 2 here from the River Center. As the Zydeco taking the puck, they'll get this one away. A 2-on-1 here for the Scarecrows, deking around and missing the wide open net. And a rebound, a shot, and that one gets blocked before it hits the net. And now back up ice, here comes Heath Ford, pitching this one across, out to the far side of the neutral zone, taken away by the Scarecrows and dumped back in, where the puck will die here at the slot. Out in front, Bird giving it across, and they'll try to pitch this one out to the near side, where the Zydeco will control it from the end boards. They'll play this one out from the near corner. And now here come the Zydeco, back up ice, through center ice. Here comes Keller. They'll try to pick this one across as the Zydeco able to turn this one over. Around the boards they go, back up ice. Here comes a breakaway. Breakaway here for the Scarecrows. Digs around and he gets shoved. Connor Green into the net. And you don't get credit for scoring with the goalie, but Connor Green a little shaken up. Scrum ensues behind the net. It looks like the referees will sort this one out. Ooh, shoot. I am sorry about that. Good catch. And there you go. There's the video. I am so sorry about that. Thank you to my faithful for letting me know. Didn't miss much. We're going to face off here to the far side, right circle. As the Zydeco have it, they'll pitch this one back up ice. And that one will die into the Scarecrows' end. We'll have an icing and another face-off here in the Zydeco zone. And again, 1,000 apologies for that mistake, but didn't miss much. Technically, that breakaway wasn't even a shot on goal. Although, the goalie got knocked into the net. The puck, it did not. Off the end boards now, the Zydeco off the face-off. Scioli dropping it off for Matcham. Matcham out to the near side, Keller. He'll pitch this one back up ice. Poke checked away, and now here comes Alexanian on a breakaway. Dinks, and a save by Brizgalov. Out to the near side, picked up now by Alden. Alden to the blue line, and a shot from Matcham gets blocked. Picked up now by the Scarecrows, dumped into the neutral zone, back up ice. Clark getting it across, left circle, toe drag, and a shot hits the outside of the cage, and it'll go out of play. 18-17 left to go here in the second period. Your score is tied up at 1 apiece. Shots on goal, 13 for the Scarecrows, 12 for the Zydeco. Only had a face-off here into the Zydeco zone. Checo going to be taking the draw, and they're getting a lot of cardio here from going back and forth between these face-off circles. Matyarov set to take the draw here for the Zydeco. Now off the face-off, Scarecrows win it with a shot going into the fray. Picked up now by the Zydeco, and it gets stripped here by Hunter Hall as Kim Miettinen trying to drop this one off from the near boards, taken away by the Scarecrows. They'll control it here to the far corner. Hunter Hall out to the end boards now. Picked up now by Ilner Matyarov. Matyarov through center ice. He'll streak it around to the far side, pitching it across out to the far boards, trying to find Ross Bartlett on an outlet feed as that one gets taken away here by the Scarecrows. From center ice, pitching it across out to the far boards. Around the boards goes Hunter Hall. Hall out to Kim Miettinen. Miettinen turning it over here at the blue line, taken away right back by Bazrin. Into Bartlett's stick. Bartlett around the circle, trying to get it across, and a shot gets saved. And a rebound from Bazrin hits the outside of the cage. Picked up now by Austin Weber. Weber onto the blue line with a shot, gets intercepted before it hits the net. And now back up ice. Here come the Topeka Scarecrows. Hugo Coach. He'll try to wing the wagon. Around the boards, that gets taken away by Jake Cox, leaving it off for Heath Ford. Ford from behind the net. He'll try to chip this one back up ice. That one gets taken away by Papa Petros, and that'll go around the boards, out to the far side, into the neutral zone. Taken away by the Zydeco, ripped away now by the Scarecrows. From around the boards, they'll chip this one off the end glass, near the corner, as the puck jars loose. And now here comes Austin Weber. On the backhand, leaving it off for Jake Cox. He'll pitch it across with a shot and a save and a rebound out in front. Still loose as it gets jarred at here by the Scarecrows, and a big hit thrown in by Clark. Ripped away now by Kuznetsov. Pitched across by Ford as Katola trying to find a stretch pass as that one gets taken away. Scarecrows, Bird banking it off the end of the glass, or beg your pardon, from the back of the net as that one gets taken away here to the high slot. Picked up and cleared off now by the Zydeco, ripped away by Zach Papapetros, and now will go across. Out to the far side as the puck squirts loose out to the far side, and a shot, though, they score. That was a lofty shot on a bouncing puck, and another turnover stings the Zydeco. 2-1 Scarecrows. .03 left to go here in the second period. Hunter Alden out to take the draw. And off the face-off. Eric Alexanian on the backhand, trying to find a outlet pass. Gets ripped away by the Scarecrows as it gets picked up and lifted into the Zydeco end. Here comes Ethan Matcham. Matcham has a little fire under his skates. Here comes Matcham, trying to find this one into the Topeka zone, gets poke checked away, and now here come the Scarecrows from their own side, and they'll just elect to dump this one back into the Zydeco zone. Picked up now by Baton Rouge, as Keller trying to block this shot pass, as that one gets taken away by Narek Alexanian, and that one gets deflected up and out of play. We'll get a face-off here into the Zydeco end. And no, it wasn't deflected, so this one will be delay a game here against Narek Alexanian. So the Zydeco heading on to the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. Face-off here to the far end. Zydeco on the penalty kill, 77.8, improving from last week and taking on this 24.2% power play of the Topeka Scarecrows, second in the Empire. As the Zydeco trying to clear, held in. Checo has it to the high slot. He'll pitch it across out to the left circle. He'll try to drop this one off from the far boards. Trying to get this one back up ice. That one gets taken away. Lower side of the far corner as Checo finds this one out to the far side. From the end boards now. He'll get this one out to Clark, near boards, from the right circle, pitching it across out to the point, out to the far left circle. From the boards, side skating with a shot from the left circle, and that one gets blocked, and it deflects up and out of play with 14:48 left to go in the first, or beg your pardon, in the second, and we'll step aside with 1:24 left to go on the penalty kill. 2-1 your score here for the Topeka Scarecrows. And we'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Cammy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Welcome back here inside of the River Center. Still a $1:22 left to go on the penalty kill for the Zydeco as the Scarecrows hold this one in and set up shop here from the near corner. Gagnon from the near boards, dropping this one off for Lind. Lind from the right circle, near side. Backhand pass here to the boards as Coach has it. He'll skate this one across, pitching it across now out to the left circle, taken away, and now here comes a short-handed rush back the other way for the Zydeco. Here comes Keller. Has it to the far circle with a shot getting saved off by Brizgalov as that one gets pitched back into the end boards and played off now by Zach Papapetros. He'll pitch this one across out to the end boards and now from the far side of the Zydeco zone with a shot, and that one gets steered aside by Connor Green. Out from the near side, Gagnon. Picked up now by Ethan Matcham. Matcham from the near corner, taken away here by the Scarecrows, setting up shop here on the power play as Lind now has it. Lind. He'll try to pitch this one now, and a shot from the slot, and that one gets shot high and wide. Picked up now by the Scarecrows from the far corner as Nick Atola trying to clear, held in at the blue line. Lind getting this one out to the far corner, pitching it across out to the left circle, skating it down out to the blue line now from a shot, and that one gets blocked. Picked up now by the Scarecrows, out to the far boards, back down low, out to the high slot, and a shot, and that one gets blocked. Out to the far side, power play over, Lind with it, trying to get this one back down. That one gets taken away, and now here comes the Zydeco, back up ice. Narek Alexanian Alexanian sidestepping one. Turning it over, Alexanian trying to find it in front and nearly found a goal from the feet of Brizgalov as that one gets taken away by the Scarecrows. Back up ice. Gagnon from the near boards. He'll whip this one around the side, out to the far corner, where it gets picked up now by Tyler Larwood. Dropping it off for Heath Ford. Ford out for Cox. Cox from center ice. He'll try to drop this one out to the end boards now, where it gets picked up now by the Scarecrows. Here comes Bazrin. Bazrin from center ice, gloving it down, not able to keep it, and he gets taken down, and no call will be made, or no, there will be, and now here comes Bazrin coming in, throwing the fists. Bazrin, oh, and you can't see it. Boys, skate out to center. This is a fight we were waiting for. As Bazrin throwing in a couple of rights, right in front of the scorekeeper's box, getting his hair pulled. Come on, skate out. I want to see this. As Baz will skate into the penalty box, as well as Justin Schmidt. Big fight for Baz. And people are loving it here at the River Center. So as we get everything settled, we'll step aside. With 12:30 left to go here in the second, 2-1 Scarecrows. Right here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty. It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matt just has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're going to be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's go.
Drive! Man, I got to do everything around here.
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually going to make it. My back! Oh, my wrist! My wrist! You okay, Matches? He's getting away! Wait, and it's raining! Larwood! Larwood! You alright? What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boy.
Welcome back. On the board we have Justin Schmidt in the penalty box. 2 minutes for roughing. And that'll be served by Hunter Hall. So a power play for the Zydeco. And off the draw, Baton Rouge trying to settle it down here into the end boards, and that one gets taken away and cleared all the way back down into the Zydeco zone. Picked up now by Kim Miettinen. Miettinen, drop pass, leaving this one back, and now here comes Kuznetsov through center ice. Skates it out to the far side from the right circle, out to the high slot. Hunter Alden with a shot, and that one gets saved, and the clearing attempt gets blocked. Held in by the Zydeco. Out to the near side, Hunter Alden. Pitching it across out to the far side. Jake Cox out to the blue line. He'll pass this one back down low. Going off the stick into the end boards. Picked up by the Scarecrows. Held in by Miettinen. Trying to find this one out to the far side. As that one gets ripped away and held in by the Zydeco. As Larwood has it out to the blue line. Out to the far boards, Jake Cox. Bank pass off the boards to Larwood, turning it over. And now back the other way, 2-on-2, short-handed here for the Scarecrows. Coach, drop pass to Coach, and that one goes high and wide. Out to the far side, and that one goes around the boards into the near side. That was a nightmare scenario here for yours truly. Coach to Coach. And he'll try to pass this one out to the far side of the neutral zone. Intercepted. Here come the Scarecrows with a shot, and that one gets blocked. Out to the far side of the Zydeco end, centering it out in front. Not able to find a friendly stick. as that one gets stuffed up and out of play. And we'll get a face-off here into the Zydeco zone with 11:01 left to go in period number 1. Still on the power play, the Zydeco are. Eric Alexanian coming in to take the draw. They'll be facing off against former teammate Elijah Wilson. And off the draw, Wilson able to win this one back into the neutral zone, headed up by the Scarecrows and intercepted now by the Zydeco from behind their own net. They'll pitch this one out to Ross Bartlett. Bartlett, stretch pass, back up ice. Here comes Keller to the far side, giving it to Alexanian, a shot and a save by Brizgalov. And a rebound gobbled up, and Brizgalov will cover. 12 seconds left to go on the 2-minute penalty. And the Badgers heating and air power play trickling down to its final moments. So Wilson getting reacquainted with his former team. Out to take the try is going to be Eric Alexanian. To his left is Bartlett. To his right, Austin Weber. And off the face-off, they'll win this one back to Keller. Keller holding this one on to the blue line, giving it across out to the far side from the right circle. Twisting it around from the end boards. Skating it now to the near side, Katola. Katola from the left circle, dropping it off to the near boards. Out to the end boards. And Eric Alexanian trying to find it back to Bartlett. Back to Alexanian. Alexanian out to Katola. Katola has it from the near side. He'll drop this one off to the end boards. Trying to pass this one out in front. Picked up now by Ross Bartlett. Bartlett sending it out in front and a shot, and that one gets blocked. Bartlett has it from the far side. Out to the blue line. Holding this one up. Trying to find this one out to Eric Alexanian. Alexanian has it. Sidesteps to the high slot, giving it across right circle. Trying to find it out in front, and a shot just going wide. And a rebound gloved down by Matcham. Matcham has it. Sidesteps, shoots, and it goes off the end glass. Matcham still with it. He'll try to find this one out to the far boards. It's Austin Weber leaving this one off for Ross Bartlett. Bartlett finding it out in front. A shot, scores! What a goal! Ethan Matcham! Oh my God! Like a match to the strike book, Ethan Matcham stays hot. Caught everybody sleeping. What a shot, Ethan Matcham.
Scoring for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, number 3, Ethan Topeka.
So Matcham ties this thing up, and now here comes Bird for Topeka. Into the end boards. Sachets this one out to the far side. He gets rubbed into the boards. Puck squirts loose, getting it out in front, and a shot, good save by Connor Green. He'll go around the boards, out to the near side, from the near half wall, turning this one around, and a backup ice. Here come the Zydeco. And that one gets taken away from the neutral zone, picked up and slashed at by Captain Tyler Larwood, and that one flutters out of play. So Ethan Matcham gets his second goal of the season. And we'll step aside with that. 2-2, your score here at the River Center. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo. That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand.
And off the face-off, welcome back here to the River Center, the Zydeco. Chipping this one up and out of play. We'll get another face-off here in the neutral zone. 8:55 left to go here in the second, and we are tied up at 2 apiece. Shots on goal also tied at 18 apiece. Off the face-off, Zydeco have it. Heath Ford from the near side. He'll bank this one off the neutral zone boards, trying to find it up ice. That one gets taken away by Checo. Into the Zydeco zone. Hunter Alden trying to get this one back up ice. That one gets a stretch pass, and now here comes Keller with Alden. Out to the far boards. He'll pitch this one out to the near side as Heath Ford around the boards he goes. And now onto the stick of Keller. Out to Ford. Dances on the blue line with a shot, and that one goes wide. Rebound out to the far boards. Held in by the Zydeco. Turned over by the Scarecrows. They'll skate this one out to center ice. Banking it off the neutral zone boards from the far side. They'll try to get this one back down ice as that one gets hit along. Out to the end boards now. Here comes Blake Keller from the end boards of the Topeka zone. Out to the near side. He'll try to pitch this one around the boards. Out to the near side now as I believe that was Kim Miettinen trying to find a friendly stick as that one gets taken away and turned over. Back up ice, here comes Topeka. Hunter Hall, former Zydeco, trying to get this one back up ice, and that one gets taken away by Garrett Johnson. And now here comes Keller. Keller skates it through center ice into the Topeka zone. He'll guide this one out to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov turning it over. Back up ice as that one gets pitchforked, and now into center ice. Kuznetsov falls on the puck as he'll lead this one back, and I believe they're going to call this one for a hand pass. So we'll get a face-off into the neutral zone with 7:32 left to go here in the second. We're tied up here, and it's deuces wild here at the Raising Cane's River Center. 2 for the Zydeco, 2 for the Topeka Scarecrows, of course, here in period number 2. So face-off coming into the Zydeco zone. Out to take the draw. Trying to discuss who's going to take it, and I believe it's going to be Jake Cox. Off the face-off, Cox wins this one out to the side. Zydeco with possession here in their own zone. We'll try to ship this one back up ice as Clark trying to bat this one down with his hand, hits his wrist, and now back up ice go the Zydeco. He'll twist and turn goes Johnson as the puck gets fluttered back into the Zydeco zone. Picked up now by Miettinen. Miettinen has it now. Lead it out to the far boards, and now here comes Dmitry Kuznetsov, leaving it off for Jake Cox. Cox pitches this one all the way back down as Cox trying to find a turnover, and the puck will bounce all the way out to the far side, and it gets kicked in by Captain Tyler Larwood. Puck cycles around out to the blue line with a shot into the glove of Daniil Brizgalov, and he will cover. 6:50 left to go here in the second period. Tied up at 2 apiece. Shots on goal. 19 for the Zydeco, 18 for the Topeka Scarecrows. Out to take the draw is going to be Austin Weber, and off the face-off, Zydeco not able to control it. Here comes Topeka from their own end. Big bump thrown here to the near boards as Matyarov getting into the fray. He's in it with Matcham. Pucks trickles all the way down into the neutral zone, picked up by Bartlett, and he'll dump this one all the way back into the Topeka end. Picked up now by Douglas Bastel. He'll give this one across out to the far side. Drop pass from the neutral zone now. Here come the Zydeco. Through center ice. Bartlett will dump this one all the way down into the end boards. Trying to center this one out. Nobody home though, as the puck goes out to the blue line, held in. And now here comes Matyarov. Matyarov not able to turn the cycle. And now here comes Nikitola. Around the boards he goes. Now they'll play this one out to the far boards. Bastel out to the near side. Beth Dakin. And that one takes another awkward bounce from behind the stanchion. No Scarecrow there to take advantage of it, though, as Heath Ford has it behind his own net. He'll settle play down. Playing another cat and mouse game. And now back up ice. Here comes Nick Catola. Catola through center ice. Catola with a lot of space with a shot, and that one gets saved. Rebound out to the far circle. Picked up by the Scarecrows. Back up ice. Into the Zydeco end on a muscle move. Not able to pull the trigger. Hits the outside of the cage. And now back up ice. Here come the Zydeco. Hunter Olden. Olden with space. Has it in. But they're going to call 2 penalties on the play. It's going to go against Heath Ford for roughing, and it's going to go against Papa Petros for holding. So holding on the Scarecrows, roughing on the Zydeco, 2 apiece. We'll see if this is going to be a 4-on-4 or offsetting minors. So it looks like it's going to be 4-on-4. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Jay Cox settling in to take the draw. Off the draw, Topeka wins this one all the way back in their own zone. Picked up now by Wallen. Wallen out to the near boards, in the neutral zone now. Gagnon turning this one back up ice. Gagnon, he'll sidestep the blue line, facing a couple of sticks and then still able to get the shot off. Impressive enough, but turns it over. Back up ice, here comes Ethan Matcham, has a goal tonight, pitching it across out to the far boards. Kim Miettinen. Miettinen trying to find it in front to Matcham, but that one gets taken away. And now a stretch pass going into the board area, into the bench, and out of play. 4:32 left to go in period number 2. Your score, 2-2. We'll step aside here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
Where to begin at church funeral services? We'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything. Oh my gosh! Zydeco fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Caden River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pros. IT at the speed of hockey. And welcome back here into the River Center. Tied up at 2 apiece. Here come the Scarecrows into the Zydeco zone. Coach has this one at the blue line. He'll skate this one around the point. He'll pitch this one back down low into the near right corner. Wallen, backhand pass out to the far board. Centering it out in front, not able to find a friendly stick. Picked up now by Keller. Keller, he'll skate this one back up ice, pitching it up to Ross Bartlett. Bartlett into the Zydeco, or beg your pardon, the Topeka zone, getting a shot on goal as Keller now has it from the near corner, trying to get this one back up ice, but that one gets taken away and skated off by the Scarecrows. Intercepted now by the Zydeco. Stretch pass. Here comes Keller. Keller has company. Has it. Trying to find this one out in front. Picked up now by Garrett Johnson. Back up to Keller. Or beg your pardon, that was Katola giving it across out to the right circle. Out in front. And not able to find a friendly stick. Wallen will pitch this one all the way back out for Hunter Hall. Here comes Lind, beg your pardon. Lind has it to the right circle, hits the outside of the cage. Nick Katola, around the boards he goes. On the backhand, and now back up ice. Here comes Kim Miettinen, giving it across. Here comes Eric Alexanian. Alexanian spin cycling, has it to the far boards. Out to the blue line with a shot, and it gets ripped high and wide from the end glass. And now that one will flutter into the slot as Eric Alexanian trying to find this one out to Heath Ford. Ford has possession. Ford into the Zydeco end, giving it across from the Topeka side, and now into the end board, centering it out in front, not able to find a friendly stick, and now back up ice. Puck will roll out to Tyler Larwood, turning it over. Clark has it from the left circle, and now here comes Ethan Matcham. Matcham has a chance from the left circle, a shot, save, and a rebound, and that will be possessed here by the Zydeco, and a shot going high and wide. Picked up by Cox here from the blue line. Trying to find this one out to the end boards. Here comes Larwood. Larwood has it, trying to pass this one all the way back down. As Connor Green didn't like what he saw, and he'll just throw the glove on it. 2:14 left to go here in period number 2. We are tied up at 2 apiece. Going to face off here to the near side of the Zydeco zone. Coming in to take the draw is going to be Jake Cox. Now off the face-off. We'll try to play this one out to the near corner. Nick Katola has this one behind the net. He gets muscled off the puck. Topeka with possession, setting it out in front from the high slot. Papa Petros giving it across from the left circle, trying to get it in front to the slot. And now here comes Dmitry Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov, who headed off the pass, skates this one down ice as the pass gets batted away. Here comes Jay Cox into the Topeka zone as that one gets taken away here by the Scarecrows and cleared all the way across. Picked up now by Ford. Pitch across here for Tyler Larwood. Taken away and cleared all the way back down by Topeka. Here comes Ford. Trying to pass this one is Kuznetsov. Around the boards he goes. Out to the far side, and that one gets punched along out to the end boards, and now from the neutral zone, around the boards they go. Miettinen has it out to the neutral zone, and he'll try to get this one into the Topeka side, and it looks like it went off of Dmitry Kuznetsov, who's a little shaken up there. He's still lumbering, not putting a lot of weight here on that left leg. I think that may have stung him. He is upset. That is something you don't want to see as he heads off to the bench. Matyarov out to take the draw here right in front of the Topeka side. As that one gets taken away here by the Scarecrows and cleared all the way back into the Zydeco end. As Garrett Johnson from the far corner trying to jar the puck here. And Kim Miettinen now has it from the far corner. I'll drop past this one here for Garrett Johnson. Back up ice, Matyarov. As Bazarin trying to find this one out to the near side. That one gets taken away by Topeka. Here come the Scarecrows. Settling up a rush back through center ice. He'll lift this one into the Zydeco end. From the far corner, Gagnon. Gagnon has it from the far boards. Skates it out to the blue line. Lind. Back to Gagnon. Gagnon. He'll keep this one across out to the far boards, and a shot gets gloved down by Connor Green, and he will cover. 27.2 left to go here in period number 2. We are tied up here at 2 apiece. We're going to face off here to the far side of the Zydeco end. Hugo Coach Now to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Hunter Alden. Having a little last-second conversation with Matcham. Alden off the draw. Wins it back to Matcham. Matcham, back up ice. Matcham skating through in the neutral zone, giving it across. Keller with a shot, and that one gets saved by Brizgalov, and he will cover. 18 seconds remaining here in the middle frame. Hunter Alden out to take the draw. And off the face-off, Scarecrows with possession, drop pass from the near boards. Back up ice, here come the Scarecrows trying to find possession into the Zydeco end. Have it from the right circle, toe drag with a chance and a shot save, rebound, what a save by Connor Green! Excellent move by the Scarecrows, and Connor Green, who is down but not out, able to make the save. 5 seconds left in period number 2. We'll get a face-off here to the far left circle. Larwood deliberating. Settling in to take the face-off off the draw. That one gets one off, 4 seconds, and that one trickles wide out to the far corner. Heath Ford able to find that one down. And after 40 minutes, Zydeco tied up with the Scarecrows at 2 apiece. Shots on goal after 40, 23 aside. We'll step aside, get you scores from around the league, and we'll get you a recap of what happened here so far in the game. Stick with us right here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
At Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab. Whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matches has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're gonna be late. Come on, boys. Let's go. Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here? Yes, you do. Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh, my wrist! My wrist!
Go pay matches.
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining. Larwood!
Larwood! You alright?
What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo!
That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth.
Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
There's a time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything.
Oh my gosh!
Zydeco fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Cane River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pro. IT at the speed of hockey.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
So we moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Welcome back here to the Raising Cane's River Center, where your score is 2-2. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard from around the league. Starting off in Athens, where the Rock Lobsters have a slim 3, or actually, no, that just changed. PD Ice Cats just tied it up here in the third period. So it's 3-3, Rock Lobsters and the PD Ice Cats in period number 3. And in period number 3, Port Huron taking host to the Indiana Sentinels, down 4-3 in the third. Moving on over to Danbury, where the Hat Tricks have a slim 2-1 lead against the Bimington Black Bears in period numero 3. And it is 6-5 for the Blue Ridge Bobcats over the Watertown Wolves in period number 3. Moving on over to the Twin Cities as the Thunderbirds down 2-1 against the Columbus River Dragons. And the Monroe Moccasins having a 5-2 lead over the Biloxi Breakers in period number 2. And in the second, Zydeco and the Topeka Scarecrows tied up at 2 apiece. Let's take a look at the scoring total. Starting off, Nick Catola to the assist of Heath Ford, making it 1-0 Zydeco on the Teddy Bear toss goal. And later on in the first, Cameron Clark finding the back of the net for Topeka to the assist of Scott Koch. And that one leads it 1-1 after 1. And in the second, Jacob Gagnon breaking the 1-1 tie, making it 2-1 Topeka to the assist of Elijah Wilson and Zach Papapetros. And it was Ethan Matcham on a beautiful backhand, making it 2-2 here after 2. Now we'll go into the assist of Ross Bartlett. So when we get back, drop the puck here in period number 2. But before we do, I want to leave you off on a very cool story. So, for the Zydeco, they have an annual tradition that gives back to the community, and it's something that we are very proud of here in Baton Rouge. Shop with a Cop, and this is how it happened here in BR. I hope you enjoy this little op-ed that I edited together. For Shop with a Cop, an annual with the Baton Rouge Zydeco, hockey is more than what happens on the ice. It's about the community that we proudly serve year after year. Each season, the Baton Rouge Zydeco partner up with local law enforcement for Shop with a Cop, an annual tradition focused on connection, compassion, and giving back. Once again, kids are paired up one-on-one with officers and players alike, sharing smiles, stories, and a little holiday magic to go along the way. From picking out gifts to racing down aisles, it's moments like these that make Shop with a Cop so special, creating memories and well-lasting beyond the holiday season. Year after year, each event continues to build bonds, build trust, and show what teamwork looks like far beyond the rink. The Baton Rouge Zydeco are proud to carry on traditions like Shop with a Cop because here in Baton Rouge, we're more than just a team. We're a family.
Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
The Elite Chiropractic, we have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm an hour late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys, I'm a deep sleeper.
Alright, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matches has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Come on, man. We're gonna be late.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's get it.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here.
Yes, you do.
Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew. Everybody knows what's the time.
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
Oh,
my wrist! My wrist! You okay, Matches?
He's getting away!
Wait, and it's raining! Larwood!
Larwood!
You alright? What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco needs a power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut and injured.
Boys, after reviewing everything, I think I can get you back in the game.
Woo!
That'll work.
I'm getting new teeth. Yes, need them.
Pleasure doing business with you.
If you have been injured because of the carelessness of another, call Joe Burr Law Firm today for a free case evaluation.
time we all know is coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Oh, you can't handle that. It's too much spice. Buddy, I'm from Buffalo. I can handle anything. Oh my gosh! Zydeco fire. Local sauce for the local team.
What are we doing? Why are we moving so slow out there?
He's as slow as my IT company.
Wait, who's that? Dude, how'd you get so fast?
I just switched to 180 Pro fast.
Yeah, 180 Pros. We need you down at the Raising Cane River Center ASAP.
Speed like hockey. Fast, precise, powerful. 180 Pro. IT at the speed of hockey.
The Men's Network started when I went to a computer club meeting in the 7th grade that Brett organized. At that point, I had never met anyone that was as good at computers as Brett was. And by the 8th grade, we figured out that this was something that we could do professionally.
We moved to Baton Rouge to go to LSU, and that's really where our business got planted.
Give Immense a call. Let us show you how IT should be done.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Yes, I know it's on that screen. I just switched it over, drop of the puck, and we are underway here for the final 30 minutes. They wish it was 30 minutes. 20 minutes of regulation. Let's take a look here as the Zydeco getting possession, getting taken to the boards. As the puck flutters all the way into the Zydeco end from the far boards, picked up by Kim Mietinen. He'll bank it off the end glass. Picked up now by the Topeka Scarecrows, ripped away by the Zydeco. Back down ice. Here comes Merrick Alexanian, leaving it off for Hunter Alden. Alden with a shot, and that one gets intercepted before it hits the net. As a stretch pass goes all the way down for an icing, and we'll get a face-off deep into Topeka territory. 19:17 left to go here in the third period. If you're just joining us, welcome here to the River Center, where the Scarecrows and the Zydeco tied up at 2 apiece. Shots on goal also tied up at 23 apiece. So it's truly a new game with 20 minutes left to play here in regulation. Jake Cox coming in to take the draw with Larwood and Kuznetsov to his sides. And off the draw, Larwood trying to hunt this one down with Cox, but that one gets taken away and cleared by the Scarecrows. And now here comes Larwood from the near side. He'll skate this one into the Topeka zone with a shot hitting one of the Scarecrows on its way, and it deflects out of play with 19:01 left to go in period number 3. Currently 2-2 is your score with 19:01 left to go in period number 3. Shots on goal, 23 apiece. Larwood coming in to take the draw. And off the face-off, Topeka wins it to the side. Handed up by Larwood to the right circle, giving it across, trying to find it out to the far left. Picked up by Kuznetsov, out to the high slot, turned over, held in by Matcham, out to the high slot, Cox leaving it out, deking it around, sending it out in front, and a shot going wide. And wow, what a good setup by the Zydeco. And that was piggybacked off the active stick of Ethan Matcham. That is his secret weapon. Matcham, with his stick, is very articulate. All throughout the season, the biggest consistency with Ethan Matcham has been his defensive stick. Austin Weber off the draw, winging it to Bartlett, pitching it across out to the high slot from the point. Bartlett, he'll pitch it around, out to the end boards as Bazrin will find this one out to the blue line. Nick Katola trying to hold this one in as Austin Weber gets in the way of that pass. Picked up now by Katola. He'll rip this one around the boards. Picked up now by Lind, trying to find this one out of the zone. Picked up now by Weber. Out to Katola. He'll whip it around the boards, out to the end boards. Bazrin getting in the way of that, but that gets taken away. Side steps. Here comes Gagnon. Gagnon into the Zydeco end. Gagnon trying to center this one out. Intercepted by Bartlett. Here comes Bartlett. He'll skate this one through, chip in, and go out of the play himself as he'll go off for a line change. As that gets picked up now by Topeka. From behind the net as Connor Green turning it over, sending it out in front. And that one trickles on the goal line, picked up by Alexanian, trying to find this one out to the near boards as it gets hacked at by Austin Weber. Out to center ice. Alexanian able to keep possession into the Topeka zone. Side steps one, trying to center this one out to Hunter Alden. Alden from behind the net, trying to center this one out, and that one hits the blocker of Brizgalov. Topeka has it into the neutral zone. He'll chip this one into the Zydeco side. Picked up now by Johnson, out to the far boards. Played now by Topeka, trying to pass this one out in front, taken away here by Blake Keller. Keller from the near half wall, leaving this one off, and now here comes Hunter Alden. Alden skating it into the Topeka zone. Alden, he'll try to whip this one around the boards. That one gets taken away by Topeka. And from their own zone, they'll try to break past this one out as it gets held up now by Alden. Alden here in the neutral zone. He'll pitch it across. Back out for Kuznetsov, skating it through center ice. Into the Topeka zone. Solo mission with a shot, and that one gets saved by Brizgalov. 16:38 left to go in period number 3. We're going to face off here to the near side of the Topeka zone, near right circle. Coming in to take the draw is going to be Tyler Larwood in between Cox and Kuznetsov. And now off the face-off. Larwood has it, giving it across to Kuznetsov, off to the blue line. Matcham with a shot, and it gets blocked before it hits the net. Picked up now by Topeka, turning it over as Larwood trying to hold possession, leaving this one off. Larwood has it to the right circle, toe dragging, and he made a beautiful move trying to get it on net. And that one trickles out to the neutral zone. Back up ice. Here comes Topeka as that one gets taken away here by Ethan Matcham. Matcham on the backhand, turning it over. Topeka has possession now. Elijah Wilson with a shot, and that one gets darted into the blocker of Connor Green. Picked up now by Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov curling it around the far side. Kuznetsov still has it in his zone. Almost gets pickpocketed, being helped out by Matcham. Matcham, bank pass off the end boards, picked up by Katola. Katola rolling it off the near boards as the puck flutters into the Topeka zone, where it gets picked up now by number 2, Jacob Gagnon. Gagnon, who already has a goal here in this game. They'll skate this one out to the near boards as Clark now has it, trying to center this one out to the far side of the Zydeco zone, and a shot getting darted wide, getting blocked before it hits. And now out to the blue line, turning it over. And now here come the Zydeco, back up ice. Here comes Ross Bartlett. Bartlett passing it out in front, trying to find Matty Aroff, but that one just hits a Topeka Scarecrow stick. Bartlett passing it out to the near side. Katola from the end boards, finding Weber. Weber out in front, not able to find a friendly stick. And now back the other way. Here comes Gagnon into the Zydeco end. Puts on the brakes, out to the blue line. Bartlett able to force a turnover. Out to the neutral zone. That was an excellent defensive play by Ross Bartlett. What a way to back check. 14:45 left to go here in the third period. Zydeco and Topeka tied up at 2. Shots on goal, 25 for Topeka, 24 for the Zydeco. It's been a really back and forth 20 minutes so far. as Connor Green has it behind his own net. Topeka forcing a turnover, out to the high slot with a shot, and it gets darted wide. Puck flutters out to the near corner, and it'll lift out to the far boards. Hunter Hall able to hold this one in barely, as Alden holding this one down, trying to force this turnover, and now back the other way. Here comes Hunter Alden. Alden off the near boards in the neutral zone. That one gets taken away by Topeka. They'll pitch this one across. Hunter Hall has it to the far boards with a shot, and a good save by Connor Green. Initially did not know where it was, and it looks like Hunter Hall getting acquainted with his former teammates and a couple of his former housemates. As we'll have a face-off here on the Zydeco end, still kind of joshing back and forth, Kim Miettinen. And he's getting himself acquainted with Avery Smith. So it looks like that's where we're going to leave it here for now. 13:53 left to go in the third, and we are tied up at 2 apiece. Stay right here. Don't go away here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Welcome back here inside of the Raising Cane's River Center. Off the draw here in the Zydeco end. Matcham trying to find this one out to the neutral zone. Headed up by Koch. And Koch will go off the end boards where it gets played off now by Green, leaving it off for Ciolik. Ciolik passing it out to the far boards. Picked up now by Jake Cox. Cox leaving it off for Ciolik. And now here comes Chris Ciolik getting bumped off the puck here at center ice as they'll turn this one around. Finding it back to Koch. Koch will try to whip this one around the boards out to the far side. Leaving it off as Jake Cox, leaving it off to the far side of the neutral zone. Here comes Dmitry Kuznetsov on a solo mission. From the left circle, a shot, and that one gets blocked. From the end boards now. Topeka, back up ice. Koch out to the neutral zone. Here comes Koch with a shot into the glove of Connor Green, and he will cover with 13:06 left to go here in the third. Here in the third period, 13:06 left to go. Zydeco and Topeka tied up at 2 apiece. Shots on goal. 24 for the Zydeco, 27 for the Scarecrows. Going to face off here to the far right circle. Hunter Alden coming in to take the draw. He'll be facing off against Gagnon. Off the face-off, Gagnon trying to win this one back cleanly, being pressured for the puck. It'll skitter out to the far corner, being battled for as Katola coming into the fray with Alden still trying to jar at it, kind of trying to josh at it now. And I wonder if we're going to get a whistle here. That puck looks mighty comfortable as the puck finally able to be jarred loose as Ford leaves it back for Katola. Around the boards he goes, held up to the blue line as Topeka holds it in. From the end boards now, Zydeco able to intercept that pass. Back up ice. Here come the Zydeco. Bank pass off the neutral boards. And now Lind has it for the Scarecrows back in his own zone, getting bumped off the puck. Here comes Keller giving it out in front, and that one gets snagged. Ho-ho! Brizgalov channeling his inner corner safety as he just mosses. I believe that was Narek Alexanian who was trying to bat it home net front. .12:16 left to go here in the third period. Your score 2-2. Look at a face-off here to the right circle. And off the draw, Zydeco win a little bit too strongly as it'll trickle into the neutral zone. Ross Bartlett turning it over as the Zydeco able to regain possession back in their own zone momentarily. As Austin Weber getting hit into the boards. Puck jarred loose, picked up by Kim Miettinen. And now here comes Bazrin. Bazrin with a little bit of space to work with. He gets poke checked away, and that one will go in but offsides. So we'll get a face-off here right outside of the Topeka zone. .11:51 left to go here in period number 3. And a very eventful game here for the Zydeco. And now off the draw. Zydeco, they'll pitch this one out to the near side of the neutral zone. Garrett Johnson around the boards he goes. I'll get played off now to the far side. Picked up now by the Topeka Scarecrows. Here comes Topeka. They'll pitch this one all the way down into the end boards where it gets picked up now by the Zydeco. Back up ice. Garrett Johnson. Johnson on the blue line. He gets turned around and it looks like there will be a penalty. And this one's going to be on the Zydeco as Wallen has it. Drop pass. And now here comes Coach. Coach out to the near corner. Out to the high slot with a shot. And that one goes off the end glass. Picked up by the Zydeco. And that one will be called dead. Interference is going to be the call. Chad Bailey not too happy with that. It's going to be interference. And this one's going to go against Ilner Mediarov. So we'll get a face-off here to the near circle. Larwood coming in to take the draw, and he'll be facing off against Clark here to the left circle. Zydeco on the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. Off the draw, Larwood able to win this one back as Ethan Matcham will clear this one all the way down in the Topeka zone. Played off by Brizgalov. Here comes Topeka, Gagnon. Passing it out to the near side, out to the high slot, and that one will be cleared. Puck tracks down into the end boards. Gagnon regenerating a rush, going through center ice. He'll go around the boards. Out from the near side, trying to jar that one all the way down, as that one will be swatted out of midair. Gagnon out to the near corner, or beg your pardon, to the far corner now. Out to the blue line. Gagnon steps up, leaving it out to the far side from the high slot. Delayed penalty, and this one's going to go against Topeka. So there goes the power play. And it's going to be interference. And this one going against number 2, Gagnon. So 4-on-4 for another $1.13. And the Zydeco will have, let's call it a 47-second power play after this 4-on-4. So, late line change here for both teams. Narek Alexanian coming in to take the draw to the far left circle of the Topeka zone. Off the draw, able to win this one out to the near side, as that one gets cleared off now by Topeka. Picked up now by Nick Catola. He'll pitch it across, out to the far boards, and now back up ice. Here come the Zydeco. Leaving it out for Catola. Catola from the right circle. He drags it around the corner from the end boards. Out to the high slot, trying to find Alexanian. Alexanian has a lot of time to work with. He'll leave this one out to the high slot. That one gets taken away by Koch. Koch, back up ice. And now here comes Topeka into the Zydeco zone. He'll stop this one up, leaving it off to the near corner. And now that one will be swatted out. Now here comes Narek Alexanian trying to muscle through. And that one gets taken away by Topeka. Here come the Scarecrows. Back down ice. A little bit of a scary sign there as that one gets swatted away. Again, a good active stick by Ethan Matcham. Now here comes Zydeco. They'll drop past this one for Narek Alexanian, leaving it off for Nick Catola. Out to the far side. Keller, drop pass as they'll leave this one off for Matcham. Zydeco with 6 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4, and they'll have an abridged power play. Here comes Keller. Keller into the Topeka zone, trying to set up shop here on the man advantage. He'll guide this one out to the blue line, back out to Keller. Keller from the left circle and a shot, and that one gets saved by Brizgalov. Out from the near boards, Matcham. From the right circle and a shot, and that one goes high and wide again. Picked up now by Captain Tyler Larwood, taken away and cleared all the way down into the Zydeco end with 25 left to go, and the Badgers heating in their power play. Matcham. Drop pass for Miettinen. Miettinen. He'll try to guide this one up ice, and that one hops over his stick. Ripped away here by the Zydeco. Back up ice. Here comes Larwood. Larwood into the Topeka zone. Has it, and he gets taken down, no call. As the Topeka Scarecrows able to kill off this penalty. Back the other way, 3-on-2. Drop pass to the right circle and a shot, and that one goes wide. From the near side, out to the blue line, trying to guide this one out to the near boards as the puck skitters all the way down through the end boards, picked up now by the Zydeco. Here comes Kim Miettinen, pitching it up to Ross Bartlett. Bartlett will throw this one down ice as Bastel will guide this one out to the near side of the neutral zone, taken away by the Zydeco. They'll bank pass this one off the neutral zone boards. Picked up now by Brizgalov. Headed up now by Hunter Alden. Alden trying to find this one back down, and that one gets taken away here by the Zydeco. In a stretch, Pete and Feed will just go in on goal, but taken away by Krasiolek. He'll get this one all the way down into the Topeka zone. Picked up now by Wallen. Wallen out to Hunter Hall. Hall has it to the left circle, and that one gets darted wide. Avery Smith now. Around the boards he goes. Picked up now by Ethan Matcham. Matcham out to the near side. Here comes Jake Cox trying to feed it across. Matcham with a chance! And that one gets kicked aside. And a centering pass gets intercepted by Topeka. And now here come the Scarecrows. Avery Smith. Smith has it to the far side on the backhand, but offsides they go. Or hand pass, actually. All right, 6:43 left to go. Zydeco and Scarecrows tied up at 2 apiece. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. Not sure if it's 2 guys going to the box, but when we get back, we'll get you a deliberation of what happened. Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services, 2-2 here at the River Center. Stick with us.
Freedom Prosthetics strives to build lasting relationships with our patients.
All right, let's stand up and walk, Kimmy.
We use high-quality materials, take time with development and fittings, and engage patients in realistic goals. From the moment the patient enters our facility to long after they leave, we are committed to providing support and care.
welcome back here to the River Center. 6:53 remaining in the third period. Zydeco on the Badgers heating and air power play. And off the draw, Zydeco not able to win the faceoff. Puck goes out to the blue line, held in. Kim Mietinen on the point. He'll bounce this one off the far corner, picked up now by Avery Smith, and he will clear this one all the way down into the Zydeco end. He'll skate this one down. Here comes Kim Mietinen, leaving it off. And now here come the Zydeco. Dmitry Kuznetsov giving it across to the right circle and a shot, and that one goes high and wide. Picked up by Kuznetsov. Has it to the blue line, pitching it across, out to the far boards. Trying to slap pass this one into the slot. And now here come the Topeka Scarecrows. Back the other way, they have number shorthanded. Into the Zydeco end. Trying to get this one out in front. Good active defense by Kim Mietinen. He'll get this one out to the far boards. And now here come the Zydeco, dropping this one off to the neutral zone. Here comes Larwood. He'll pick up the loose change. He'll leave this one out for Ethan Matcham as Larwood lumbering around. Matcham getting bullied to the boards, and it looks like there's going to be an interference call here on Matcham. So that is that when it comes to the power play. And it's going to be Ross Bartlett going. I thought it was going to be Matcham. I wonder what this one's for. No. No call from the ref? Anybody? Bueller. I'll check the league website. 5:50 left to go here in the third period. Ross Bartlett taking the seat for a mysterious 2-minute two-minute penalty, and will skate 4-on-4 for 56 seconds. And off the draw, Zydeco able to win this one back. So it's too many men on the ice, a bench minor. So Ross Bartlett sitting down as Austin Weber winging it around the boards. They'll play this one out to the far side from the end boards, sending it out to the high slot, settling up, shooting, and that one gets blocked. Heath Ford, he'll pitch it out to Nick Catola onto the blue line from the far boards. He'll try to play this one out to the near corner from the far side. Narek Alexanian, he'll twist this one around. Alexanian has it poke checked away as that one gets rubbed off to the boards, and Narek Alexanian is going to take the seat. Alexanian taking the seat, and the Zydeco back on the penalty kill, 4-on-3 for 16 seconds. And then it'll be a 5-on-4. Or beg your pardon, a 5-on-3 for a minute, 4 seconds. Face off here into the Zydeco end, and it's going to be a 4-minute double minor here on Narek Alexanian. Scary time for the Zydeco. Off the draw, Jake Cox not able to win it. They'll get this one out to the blue line, held in by Walden. Wallen from the point. He'll pitch it across out to the far blue line. Out to the high slot, Wallen. Wallen out to the left circle. Koch with a shot, and it gets saved by Green. Out to the high slot now. 5-on-3 now for the Topeka Scarecrows. They'll have this one for another minute. From the high slot, getting it back down low and chipping it wide. Picked up now by Tyler Larwood. Gagnon out to the high slot. He'll skate this one with space, with a shot, and it goes wide. And a rebound. Picked up, not cleared. Out to the far boards. Topeka with possession. They'll drop this one off from the right circle. They'll get this one out to the blue line. Gagnon out to the near side from the left circle. Koch Out to the far boards now. From the right circle, a shot, and it gets saved by Green. And a rebound picked up now by Topeka. From the left circle, Wilson giving it back down low. Koch with a shot, and it gets saved again by Green. 17 seconds on the 5-on-3. He'll give it across. Wilson, a shot save. Rebound. Still loose. Giving it out to the corner. From the near side, top of the left circle, Koch giving it across, and a shot. What a save by Connor Green! 3 seconds on the 5-on-3. And we will take a break. 2-2. 5-on-3 for another 3 seconds. And then after that, we'll have 2+ minutes on the Narek Alexanian high-sticking double minor. We'll be right back here on Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services. Stick with us.
We have state-of-the-art traumatic brain injury and concussion rehab, whether it's vestibular, oculomotor, cognitive, proprioception, even dysautonomia.
Welcome to Elite Chiropractic.
Coxie, I can't believe you set the alarm and now we're late.
No way, it was Scotty.
It's always Scotty's fault.
Sorry, boys. I'm a deep sleeper.
All right, guys, we gotta stop fighting. Let's get it going.
Matches has the car running. Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go!
Come on, man. We're going to be late.
Come on, boys, let's go.
Lawrence, give me this stick.
Get it, let's go.
Drive!
Man, I gotta do everything around here? Yes, you do. Man, can we stop at Chevron on the way to practice?
I could definitely use a Mountain Dew.
Anybody knows what's the time?
Pat, we're actually gonna make it.
My back!
Oh, my wrist!
My wrist! You okay, Matches?
He's getting away!
Welcome back here inside the River Center. 3:52 left to go in regulation. Face off. One off by the Topeka Scarecrows, and they clear it on themselves as Ross Bartlett, fresh out of the box, trying to hunt down the puck. As that one gets cleared up now by Brizgalov. Clark from the near side, leaving it off for Koch. Still 2:28 left to go on the double minor here to Narek Alexanian. Zydeco still on the penalty kill, but kill off the 5-on-3. As that one gets held in by Clark. Clark out to the left circle. He'll play this one out to the near boards. From the blue line, Papapetros out to Wilson. From the near corner, left circle Wilson. Out to Papapetros to the slot, and a shot saved by Green. And he will cover. 3:12 left to go here in regulation. A little chippiness here after the play. So 2:02 left to go in the Narek Alexanian double minor. Zydeco still on the Wilson Warehouse penalty kill. Shots on goal with 3:12 left to go. 34 for the Topeka Scarecrows, 28 for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Hunter Olden out to take the draw. And off the faceoff, Zydeco able to win it and clear it all the way down into the Topeka zone. Picked up by the Scarecrows. Gagnon from behind his own net. They'll try to skate this one out to the far boards, and now backing up the ice. Into the Zydeco end from the far boards. They'll pitch this one out to the left circle. Wallen with a shot, tipped on goal, and they score. Power play goal. And the one good news is that that was the latter half of the 2-minute double, or the 4-minute double minor. So Narek Alexanian out of the box, but it is 3-2 Scarecrows on the power play goal. Zydeco so far this game have been bend but not break. As Tyler Larwood settling in to take the draw. 5 aside now. And now off the face-off. Kuznetsov Shuffles this one back for Ciolik. Matcham, cross ice, trying to get this one back down low, and that one gets taken away here by Topeka, ripped away now by Chris Ciolik. Ciolik back up ice. That one gets played off now by Kuznetsov. Back to Matcham. Matcham trying to settle it down. Out to the far corner. Back out to the end boards. Here comes Matcham. Matcham. He'll skate this one through center ice, pitching it across out to Kuznetsov. From the far boards, Kuznetsov a shot, and that one goes all the way up, and oh, look out. That one ends up into the crowd, and a fan literally darted right at one of the fans, and they end up with a free souvenir. Here comes Jake Cox coming in to take the draw. He'll face off against Gagnon. And that one gets one off now by Topeka. Out to the near side, Clark. Going off the glass, back up ice. Here comes Topeka into the Zydeco end. Gagnon missing the net. And they'll try to get this one wrapped around. And a backhand! That was a beautiful shot. And that one goes off the framework as it looks like they're going to call this one playing with a high stick. So we'll see where they drop this face-off. Looks like it's going to stay in the Zydeco zone with 2:03 left to go in period number 3. Face-off will fall to the near left circle of the Zydeco zone. Gagnon will face off against Jake Cox. And off the draw, Cox winning this one back to Holton Ford. Back up ice, here comes Austin Weber. Weber into the Zydeco end. They'll try to trickle this one down for Alexanian. Weber out to the blue line. Katola, a shot, and it gets saved by Brizgalov. And that'll go out of play. 1:49 left to go in period number 3. And you got to keep an eye on Connor Green as he slowly glides out to the hash marks. Larwood out to take the draw in between Alden and Kuznetsov. Now off the face-off. They'll get this one out to Keller, leaving it off for Alden. Alden from the near side, Kuznetsov finding him right behind the net. Trying to center this one out in front, and a chance! Still loose, top of the slot, giving it across, Kuznetsov off the post! From the near side, Keller able to hold off. And now back down ice, here comes Topeka. Trying to find this one out in front, and that one goes wide of the net. 1:22 left to go here in the third. Puck out to the far corner of the Zydeco zone. Here come the Zydeco. Back down ice. Kuznetsov. Around the boards he goes. We'll try to find Alden. Puck still stapled to the far boards. Alden trying to fight for it. As that one gets lifted up and into center ice. Empty net here for the Zydeco. 6-on-5 will skate. Kuznetsov into the Topeka zone. That one gets taken away and cleared all the way down into the Zydeco end. And no icing. 45 on the clock. Here comes Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov turning it over as that one gets held up from the near end. Out to the high slot. And Elijah Wilson not able to dart it. And now that one will go. Empty net goal. And that'll be the backbreaker here for tonight. Jake Cox settling in to take the draw. In a very back and forth game and another disappointing end for the Zydeco. As that one goes out to the near side, puck will flutter all the way into the Zydeco end. and that'll be called for an icing. So Cameron Clark, the goal scorer, on the empty net goal. And looks like the Zydeco going to be pulling the goaltender one more time. And now back onto the ice goes Connor Green. And off the face-off, Zydeco with it back in their own zone, Nicotola. And that'll go all the way down into the Topeka end, off the near glass. Trying to find this one back into the Topeka zone. And offsides they go with 8 seconds remaining. And off the face-off, here comes Garrett Johnson. He'll wing it around the boards. 4 seconds left to go. And that one will do it. Final score here at the River Center, 4-2 for the Topeka Scarecrows. On a night where the Zydeco really played their hearts out, but no points to show for it. And it seems like that's been the theme here this season. Final score, 4-2. And we'll see you back here tomorrow night for Game 2 of this weekend matchup against the Topeka Scarecrows. Until then, I hope you have a great night and a most pleasant good evening. My name is Brian Flores, and you have been watching Zydeco TV, powered by Momentum Building Services.
Larwood! You alright? What are we going to do?
Is that Johnny Jabir?
Hey, I heard the Zydeco need the power play assist. Here I am.
Boys, even with the helmet on, I don't know what happened. I think I have a concussion.
Now we're cut.